Hello guys, so we are going to continue the discussion with respect to Python, and in this video we are going to discuss about modules and packages. Now in Python, already it is an open source programming language, and as you all know that it has a lot of packages, through which you can actually use those packages. There will be a lot of different inbuilt functions that will be available in those packages, so that you don't even have to write the code completely from scratch, right? So just by using these modules and packages, you can actually use the functions that are available over there and quickly write down the code, right? So here modules and packages helps organize and reuse the code. So let me just show you and let me talk about some of the important modules that we specifically use. And there are a lot of modules over there. And as you will be seeing, as I will be probably going ahead with more tutorials, you'll be seeing different packages that I will be using. So first of all, I would like to show you how do we import a package, right? So this math, right? So let's say I'm importing math. This math is just like a package or a module. And inside this, I'll just say that this is a package, and inside this you have a lot of inbuilt functions, specifically mathematical operations that you really want to do. It will be available over here. So in order to import any package, we just need to go ahead and write import and that the package name. Okay. And let's say if this package is not installed, then we have to probably install this particular package. Okay, I'll show you one of the example. Let's say that I want to use NumPy. NumPy is an amazing package which works with array. I'll show you how to install it and probably go ahead. So here I have imported math. Now math has a lot of inbuilt function. Let's say I'll go ahead and write math sqrt. So this is basically a function which will do the square root of a number. So if I give the number over here and if I execute it here, you'll be able to see that I'm able to get the square root of 16. Okay. Similarly, you'll be seeing I will have different functions inside math, right? Let's say I want to use square root also, right? So how do I import square root function from this particular package? So I can just go ahead and write from the package name, right? So let's say from math import NumPy, import sqrt, and let's say I want to use one more function that is available inside math. So it will be pi. Okay. So there are two functions that are available inside math. Okay. And if you want to probably go ahead and check it out, you can just go ahead and write math dot, and these are all the inbuilt functions that are available with respect to this particular package, right? Math dot, and here you will be able to see it. Okay. So let's say I want to use the square root or pi. So I have imported both these functionalities over here. Now I can directly call this functionality or call this function. So I will just go ahead and write sqrt. Let's say I want the square root of 16, and then I want the square root of 25. Let's say, or I want also to probably print, what is the pi value. Okay. So pi, everybody knows how much is the value, right? 3.142. So if I go ahead and execute over here, you'll be able to see square root of 16 is 4, square root of 25 is 5, and pi is definitely 3.141. So similarly, in every packages, you may be having multiple functions which you can directly use it. And in order to import it, you just need to remember this particular keyword from the package name, import any function that you want that is available in that particular package. Okay. Now let's say that you don't have a package right now. Let's say there is one more package which is called as NumPy. So I will go ahead and use NumPy. I will talk more about NumPy as we go ahead in the upcoming sessions. So there will be a detailed video on NumPy and pandas. NumPy is specifically a library that will be used whenever you want to create arrays, you want to apply different operation with respect to the arrays. So that where this particular package will be used. So if I am using NumPy, let's say I'll go ahead and write import NumPy as NP. Now what this NP is nothing but it is an alias. Okay, alias. I don't even have to write every time NumPy dot, I can directly use NP dot, so that my code, I don't have to completely write the entire package name, so that is where we specifically use the alias. Now let's say that I am importing this, and if I import this, I'm getting an error, no module named NumPy, because obviously I have not installed NumPy. When you create an environment by default in Python or virtual environment, some of the packages, some of the modules will get installed, but not every module will get installed, right? So let's say that I want to probably go ahead and import NumPy, and for that I need to install. So what I will do in the requirement.txt, I will go ahead and write NumPy. Okay, and I will save this. Okay, now I will go to my terminal. Okay, now let me just go ahead and show you in my terminal. So my terminal will be over here, and I am in my command prompt. I am inside my Python basics. So I will go cd dot dot. I will go back because this is entirely, this requirement.txt is present in this Python folder, right? Now I'll go ahead and write pip install -r requirement.txt. This is one way that I can directly write, or I can also go ahead and write pip install numpy. Okay. So if I go ahead and install pip install numpy, you'll be able to see that, hey, my installation will start taking place, and this will basically get installed in my venv environment. Okay. So this is how things you basically do. And now you can see my numpy has got installed. Okay. Now I'll close this. Okay. And what I will do, I will go again back to my statement. Now let's go ahead and import this. Okay. Now here you'll be able to see that my import is successful. Okay. Now let me just show you one simple operation where I will be trying to create an array, and here I will give 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I go ahead and execute, I will basically get an array. We'll discuss more about the NumPy, but since we are just discussing about basic Python modules and packages, we are discussing over here, right? Now this is like, there'll be a lot of inbuilt modules. Okay. Let's say from math, I want to import every module, right? So what I can do is that I will go ahead and write from math import star. Star basically means it is importing all the functions that are available in math, right? I don't have to specify, right? Now I can directly go ahead and call sqrt. Okay. Let's say I will go and call sqrt. So sqrt is an inbuilt function that is available in math. And since we have done import star, automatically I'll be able to see the output. So here you can see I'm getting the answer as 4, right? And similarly, I can go ahead and probably print my pie. Okay. And up also, I will just go ahead and use a print statement. Okay. Print statement. And then we are uploading this. And here you can just see by import star, that basically means we are able to access all the functions that are available inside this particular package or module, which is called as math. Perfect. I hope you are able to understand till here. There are different libraries that we'll be seeing when we'll be doing the coding, but just get an idea in this particular video. What I'm actually trying to show you is that how do you import a package or a module, an inbuilt module that is already available, inbuilt packages that are already available like math, NumPy. If there is no library as such, you can probably install it. Okay. Now the most important thing, how do I probably create my own custom package? Okay. Now let me show you one thing over here. Okay. Let me just go ahead and create one folder, and this will basically be my package. Now let's say that this is my source code that I'm going to write. Okay. I want to define my own custom, you can basically say custom module or custom package, which I should be able to call in any other files. Okay. Because here you can see that I'm importing math, right? And this math may be available somewhere, right? It is available in our venv environment. All the packages are available and we are importing from there, right? Now, similarly, I can also go ahead and create my own custom things, right? So let's first of all start. So let's say this is my package folder, and here I'm going to create some modules. So first file that you actually require in this is init_init.py. Okay. So this .py file, why this init _init.py is there? It is a special file. Okay. So here I'll just go ahead and write a comment for you so that you will be able to understand. Okay. So this is a special file. Okay. Init__py, or let me just use a multi-line. Okay. And I will go ahead and use this. See this. Okay. I will close it over here. Now this init_init.py is a special file used in Python to define packages and initialize the namespace. Okay. So let's say that I have actually created this. Now let me just go ahead and create any file that I want. Let's say I will just go ahead and write, one operation, or let's say that I am creating a calculator. And so here my maths.py file is there. Okay. Now inside this maths.py file, what I will do, I will just go ahead and define a function. Let's say I'm going to write definition addition a comma b. Okay. So what this function basically does is that we are just going to return a plus b. Okay. We know that in math also, right, sum operation is also the inbuilt sum operation is there, but I'm just trying to show you. So inside this package, you will be able to see that math.py file is there, and inside that there is a function which is called as addition. Now, very important thing that you really need to understand over here, this package folder .math, right? It becomes our module, right? Since we are using this _init.py, and always remember inside a folder, if you want to initialize this entire folder and define packages, right, or define modules, you have to probably use _init.py. Even though it is empty, just keep it empty, but you need to have this file. Now I'll show you how I will call this particular function by importing this, right, from this particular package. Okay. Now this is my entire package. Now I'll go back to my import.ipynb. Now here I will go ahead and write from packages, right? So see, from package I'm getting dot, what is my file name? Maths, right? Import, right? From package.math, see, from package.math. And remember, this needs to be in the same folder location, then only you'll be able to call it, right? So from package.math, right? .math is basically this folder. I'm going to import addition. So let me just go ahead and copy this. And here you'll be able to see, I will just go ahead and copy this, right? Now, after calling this, I can just go ahead and call this function, right? And here I can give 2, 3. And if I execute it, you'll be able to see that I'm actually able to get the output. So I hope you're getting an idea, right? How do you probably create your own custom module, right? And from package.maths, how I'm importing addition, right? And if you don't want to write like this, okay, let's write it in another way. From package import math, I can also write like this. Okay, I import maths. Now, in order to call this, I can go ahead and write maths.addition. Okay, and here I can call 2, 3, right? So this how you can probably create any number of files inside this particular package folder, right? Since I have __init.__.py. When I create only this file, then only this becomes a package or a module, right? And then I can actually call this anywhere that I want. I can build my own custom function. I can build any number of custom function. Let's say, so I'll go ahead and write definition subtraction, and here I'll give a comma b, and let me just go ahead and write return a minus b. So once I have updated subtraction, so what I will do, let me just show you how to call. See, in ipynb, obviously you know how to call it, right? By just importing addition, maths, whatever things you specifically require. But mainly when we are developing projects, we have to call all these files in some py file. So let me just go ahead and create one more py file, and here I will just go ahead and write test.py. Okay, test.py already exists. Let me just check. Okay, here we will create test.py. So test.py is over here. Now in this test.py, I will try to call from this particular package. So how do I call it? So here I will write from package.maths, okay, import start. Okay, now what I can do, I can basically call my addition. So I will go ahead and write print addition, and here I'm going to say 2, 3, and let me just go ahead and write print subtraction with 3, 4, okay, or 4, 3. Okay, now I will just go ahead and show you how to execute this. So I can directly execute .py file. Always make sure you have to be inside this folder itself, right? This 5 modules. If you want to execute any test.py file, like any py file, you have to make sure that you have to go to that folder location and run it. So here I will just go to cd 5 modules. Okay, now in order to execute it, I will write python test.py. Now see, here I'm able to get an answer. For addition, I'm getting 2, 3. For subtraction, I'm getting 1. Okay. So this was just an idea where I've actually created the packages, my own custom packages, math.py file, any number of functions that I want to, and I've shown you how to call it in ipynb file. Along with that, I will also have shown you how to call it in test.py file. So this in short talks about the most important thing, that how an import is basically done, right? We'll also talk about one important thing which is called as sub package imports. Okay, and with respect to sub package imports, the thing is that, let's say that, okay, I have this packages. Okay, now let me just show you one more thing. Okay, I have this packages. Now I will click this, I will create one more folder. Okay, and this, sorry, inside my packages, okay, so this is my package folder. I'll create one more folder, sub packages. Okay, now if I also want to make this as a package and probably call it somewhere, here also I have to use __init__.py file. Okay, now I can go ahead and create any operation that I want. Let's say I want to probably go ahead and write math.py. Okay, now math.py is nothing but we'll specifically be using this. Let's say instead of math, I'll just use some other file name so that we'll be able to distinguish it. Let's say mult.py. So this package is responsible in performing any multiplication operation. So let's say I will go ahead and define my function, and I'll say, hey, this is my multiply. Here I'm going to give a comma b, and this is basically going to return a star b. I know the functions are very simple, but the core idea is to understand how to call all these packages. Now, perfect, this mult.py is present inside this sub package. Now what I will do, in my test.py, I will try to call this particular package. Okay, now it will be interesting. So here you will be able to see from package, okay, dot maths dot sub package, okay, sorry, from package dot sub package dot mult, okay, I'm going to import my multiply function. See how step by step we went. So packages, first there were packages, then we went to sub packages, then we called this mult.py. And remember, we are only able to identify it unless and until this underscore init.py file is present or not. If this particular file is present, then this makes this particular folder as a package, okay, by default. So now let me just go ahead and call this over here, and let me go ahead and print my multiplication. So here I will be calling my multiply function with 4,5. Now if I just want to execute it, how do I execute it? I'll just go ahead and write python test.py. okay, so here you can see initially I got 5, 1 and 20, right? So addition, 3 plus 2 is 5, 4 minus 3 is 1, and 4 multiplied by 5 is 20. So I hope you got this specific idea. I hope you are able to understand about packages and all. This was it from my side. And here I've shown you both the things, how to call default packages that are open source packages that are already available, right? So I've actually used this NumPy, math and all. And the second thing that I have actually shown you how to call any other packages that are available in any other folders or functions that you are probably defining. So yes, this was it from my side. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you. Take care.